Trying to stay in shape has been a priority my entire life, and being in university only makes it so much harder because of all the drinking and stress eating. So this is my skinny fat ass Asian body at the start of this semester, and I decided to challenge myself to transform my body in one semester to this. Because which millennial content creator fuckboy doesn't want to be Sam Coder, right? The plan was kind of ruined by the coronavirus, Zoom University, and the closing of gyms. But anyways, let's just see how far we can get in one semester. Okay, so the first thing I have to decide is whether to bulk or to cut. Judging from my starting physique, it will actually mean that I have to put on muscle and strip off belly fat at the same time. Now, is that even possible? Honestly, I have no idea, but let's just try anyways, right? Okay, so I'm no expert on this, but I did some research online and I came up with these 5 rules to stick to this semester. So I went online to calculate how much calories my body burns in a day, and I came up with an estimate of 2,400 calories. I will be eating this number of maintenance calories per day for the first 2 weeks to test if it's accurate or not. Next, because my main priority is to lose fat around the belly area to reveal my abs, I decided to go into a caloric deficit and eat less than 2,400 calories for the rest of the semester. Now, staying in a caloric deficit almost guarantees that you are going to lose weight, but losing weight does not necessarily mean losing fat. You may lose muscle mass as well. So this brings me to the second rule, which is to consume enough protein to ensure that my muscles don't eat themselves. I'm going to be following a 40-40-20 rule, which means that out of my total daily caloric intake, 40% of it will be protein, 40% of it will be carbs, and the remaining 20% will be fats. The third rule is progressive overload, or whatever they call it. Basically, I'm trying to grow or maintain whatever skinniest muscles I have by trying to lift heavier and increase training volume every workout. Okay, so the fourth point is to train consistently. So I've set a target of 3 to 6 training days a week, depending on my schedule and how busy I am that week. Okay, so this brings me to my 5th and final rule, which is to get enough sleep for muscle recovery. Okay, this one was by far the hardest, especially for university kids like myself. It's almost impossible. Okay, so I think one of the main problems of eating out is it's very hard for you to hit your macros. So for example, last week we had a shoot. For lunch we had chicken rice. You can see from the breakdown from Singapore HPB, right? There's very small percentage of protein, and majority of the food that you eat outside is very high in carbs and fats, because of the MSG and the oil and whatever fuck shit they use. Yeah, okay, so one of the ways that I'm able to smoothen out my macro intake, I try to eat this meal every single day. So it's a very simple meal. You can see it's just chicken breast, brown rice, and broccoli, carrots, and eggs. It's a very simple meal, but it actually has quite a lot of proteins from the chicken breast and stuff. Right now I'm having my basil pork rye. So I eat this almost every day for dinner. So in view of the pandemic, today instead of going for a chest workout at the gym, we're gonna do a home workout here. Got 1 more week. I'm still really bloated right now, but we'll see what we can do in 1 week. Let's get to it. Guys, okay, so we finally reached the end of the 10-week program. So this morning I just weighed myself. I'm 58.8 kg. So it's the very first time in the past 10 weeks that I actually hit the 58 kg range. So anyways, right now we're gonna take a after shot. So give you guys a rough idea of what I look like before and after. Okay, so I'm really flat right now. I woke up like this. So anyway, right now let's get straight to the photo shoot.